Hello again, Victor here from ResQ Studio, and in today's video we're talking about another classic, the Boss Distortion DS-1. As with the other Boss I already reviewed, the SD-1, this is also a super simple pedal. There's a tone knob, there's a level knob, and there's a distortion knob. Compared to the SD-1 that's on the shelf over there, the tone knob is not in the middle, the tone knob is up here. On the SD-1, the tone knob is here, but now on this pedal, this is the level knob. Uh, Besides that, they're fairly identical in terms of layout. You have an input and output and 9 volts power supply input. And that's it for the exterior. For the inside, this is a distortion pedal and not an overdrive pedal. What that means for a user like me who doesn't know anything about circuit boards, it's just more gain. That's what it is, to me at least. There's probably someone out there who can tell you the difference, the correct difference between the two. But to me, it's just more gain. But anyway, I think I should just go ahead and plug this bad boy in and let's see how it sounds. I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so before we talk more about the Distortion DS-1 from Boss, I think I should quickly run you through my setup today. Right now I am using my Gibson Les Paul Standard from 2019. I did a full review on that. If you want to watch that, link should be up there or in the description, maybe even both. I am running that straight into the Boss Distortion DS-1 that's in front of me, and that is going directly into my Line 6 Helix on the floor, and I'm just using that for a bit of reverb and for tuning my guitars. That is going straight into the Fender Bassbreaker behind me, which is on the 30 watt setting. I am miking the amp with the Lewitt LCT 040, which I also did a full review on, and links should also be up there. That is the setup today, and from what I just heard, this pedal sounds pretty good. Maybe a bit too less mid-focused to me, with the current settings at least. I'll tweak the knobs in a second, and I'll see if I can get a it sounded a bit fizzy to me. Not fussy, but fizzy. And I'll see if I can change that in a second. But the distortion is at 12 o'clock. The tone is at, what is it at? It's at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and the volume is at 11 o'clock as well. For reference, this is my clean tone, and I am on the bridge pickup. Here we go. And the distortion. As I said, it sounds really fizzy. Let me get the distortion all the way down and let's see how it sounds like with the distortion all the way down. Oh, that's still a lot of distortion. Compared to the OD1, this is you can't use this as a boost pedal. Or I guess you can use it as a boost pedal, but you can't use it as a clean boost like the not OD1, SD1, excuse me, the Super Overdrive. Let's see if there's any clean tones in this pedal. Let me roll the volume down on the neck pickup to 6, and this is what that sounds like. I mean, there's still some overdrive when you dig in. But if you play lightly, it's all right. I would consider that fairly clean. Don't get fooled by this guitar. I'm going to be switching over to some single coils later in this guitar. But the pickups in this guitar, they're really high output. So even with fairly clean distortions and overdrives, this guitar still breaks them up. It even breaks my Bassbreaker up a little bit on the 18-watt setting. But I think we should just get some more tones. Let's get the distortion up to about 10 o'clock and see what that sounds like. Let's go back to the bridge pickup, and here we go. Let's get the tone a bit down, maybe. Not that far down, maybe here. Let's get the distortion more up. Let's get it at 3 o'clock. I know I'm skipping the 12 o'clock setting, but you heard that in the beginning. So let's jump to 3 o'clock. Here we go on the bridge pickup. That's a lot of gain. That's definitely a lot of gain. Let's get the distortion all the way up and let's see how that sounds like. Here we go. I'd say that's more gain than you probably need. Definitely more gain than you probably need. Let me dial the distortion back to 11 o'clock and let's play with the tone knob. This is the tone knob at 12 o'clock and I'm still on the bridge pickup. That I can already tell that is too much. I can't sit in the room with that. So, well, let me do one at full tone, even though this is going to be way too much high end. Here we go. Oh, that's horrible. It sounds like an old radio. Let me get the volume way down. Don't do that. Get the tone where it's supposed to be at 9 o'clock, and then it sounds okay. Maybe at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, that is where it's supposed to be on this Les Paul right here. Or at least with this setup I'm running right now. Otherwise, it's getting too harsh to listen to. Let me switch over to Stratocaster and let's see how this pedal sounds like with the exact same settings. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have plugged in my Fender Rode 1 Stratocaster right here. It is one of the best instruments I've ever played. I also did a full review on that if you want to watch that. Link should be up there. Anyway, the exact same settings as before on the bridge pickup with some single coils voiced a little bit more vintagey. Here we go. Still a lot of gain, but not nearly as much. I think that sounds better than on the Les Paul, to be honest. I mean, it sounded good on the Les Paul when you have the knobs dialed in the way they should be, but this sounds pretty good on the Strat. It almost sounds overdrive-ish rather than distortion. Let's get some more distortion in there. I'd say that sounds pretty good. Honestly, I think I thought when I first plugged this pedal in that it would sound way better with the Les Paul, but I actually think that the Strat is doing a much better job handling the distortion from this pedal, because the distortion in this pedal is that's a lot of gain. I don't know I don't even think in metal genres you need that much gain this pedal has to offer. But it sounds pretty good when you dial the gain a little bit back and you don't have a lot of high end in there. What do you guys think? Yeah, well, you guys let me know. What do you think about this distortion pedal? It's not one of my favorites, but it definitely sounds pretty good, and it's super simple to use, and it is usable. You could definitely just buy that and gig with that and use that as your distortion pedal on your pedal board. I'm gonna end the video right here. So you guys let me know what you think about the Boss Distortion DS-1 in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, take care and bye bye.